Hi everyone, join me today as I stroll through Hobby Lobby to check out their Easter, spring, and garden decor. It's been a while since I've been to Hobby Lobby, so I was excited to check things out. I walked over to the Easter section first and I noticed this adorable hedge bunny just sitting on top of this stand here. It looks like it's faux boxwood. It was $17.39. Adorable. I noticed this table runner and I thought it was so sweet. It was a little bunny table runner with a floral border. That was $10.79. And they also had some pillow covers that were really sweet. There was a goose pillow cover, a goose wearing a bonnet. That was $5.39. And right now Hobby Lobby is having their 40% off spring shop sale. And the 40% off includes garden and home decor, storage, and a lot of other things as well. This was an Easter faux grass table runner. It had like a jute base and a faux grass top. That was $11.99. This was so sweet. This was a little mini charcuterie board. It was $1.79 and just something little you could serve your small bites on. I also was looking at this cute little Easter Bunny ceramic mug. It says, "Follow him, he has the good stuff." That was $6.59. And I noticed a couple little dishes. This ribbed glass jar I thought was cute. And this floral bunny bowl. That was $5.09. I'm giving you the 40% off prices. And I also liked this Easter deviled egg tray. It's 22 egg-shaped cavities. It has a plastic bottom, the tray, and then the lid. And that was $5.09. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I love little kitchen towels, and I noticed they had quite a cute selection of kitchen towels. I especially liked this one here. It says "Hanging with My Peeps," with the purple embroidery and the purple threaded edge. That was $4.49. They had quite a large selection of Easter decor. There's some storage boxes there. And now we're moving on to the wall decor. There was a lot to choose from here as well. This was cute. This was a window wreath wooden wall decor. It was $16.99. It had kind of a cottage feel to it with the classic window shape, and there was a little bunny with a burlap bow. I also liked this sign with the metal galvanized edge. It was like a wooden slat sign, said "Everybody welcome." That was $7.19. And they also had the cutest little figurines. I love little animal figurines, and I thought these snuggling bunnies were adorable. $5.39 for those two little brown bunnies hugging each other so sweetly. And they had other bunnies as well, and they ranged in price from $3.29 to $5.49. And they were in just different positions. This little bunny is scratching his ear. I thought that was cute. So sweet. And like I said, everything is 40% off. Mostly everything that I am showing you in this video is 40% off. They also had those little shelf-sitting bunnies, all different kinds of little figurines. I also noticed these earth-toned foam Easter eggs. There was a set of 12 for $2.69. I thought they were cute. You could top dress a pot. They had a speckled finish that I thought was really sweet. This was so cute. These were little carved wood Easter bunny friends, and they both had carrots. One was hiding a carrot behind its back. The other one was giving their carrot a hug, and that was 40% off. It was $13.19. And this was also adorable. It was a little wood-looking bunny with a tulip. The little bunny had a little floppy ear and a relaxed face, and it was holding his large little tulip close to his belly. Adorable. That was $10.79. And here is some more little metal garden signs, Easter garden signs. And there were plenty of pillows. Nice bright Easter spring pillows. And little welcome mats, all different kinds of welcome mats. And the pillows were also included in the 40% off. I thought this pillow was really sweet. It was a bee and lavender embroidered pillow that was on sale for $10.79. I thought that was really beautiful. And there was also a cute little duck pillow, and they were the ducks were in their rain boots, and that was $10.19. These were really interesting. They were bird baths, and it was like a flower glass bird bath. It was like a large flower glass bowl, and it kind of had a translucent finish in a metal stand, and you unfolded the metal stand and you just placed the bird bath on top. Those were $35.99. They also had these little glass plant stands, and those were really sweet as well. Little yellow bicycle. There was lots of different planters. I couldn't figure out what this was at first. I turned it upside down thinking that was the right way, but it was really right the other way. It was a gazing ball stand. That was $10.19. A fleur-de-lis gazing ball stand. These were adorable. This was a pig flower pot. Isn't that so cute? With its little elevated ears, its little snout. That was $23.99. And they also had a sheep flower pot. And they were just very rustic looking and sweet. You could definitely, put some succulents in there or a plant of your choice. They had a large selection of planters, all different sizes, lots of different colors, and that was also part of the 40% off. I am always drawn to like the blue and the turquoise. I noticed the cobalt blue color, and it was like a honeycomb planter. It looked like it was heavier, and then I picked it up and it was just a plastic pot. And I use a lot of plastic pots in my garden because I find it easier to move them and to handle them. This was a little metal bicycle planter that said welcome. That was $23.99. And this was a really cute smiling turtle planter. It was $53.99. It was actually ceramic. It had a shiny glaze to it. And there's those little sheep, that little sheep flower planter again, along with the pig. They were just so cute. This also was cute. It was a brown spigot metal planter, and they had 3 different sizes, a small, medium, and large. And I'm just checking out those honeycomb planters again. They had the blue, the turquoise, and the white, and they came in small, medium, large, extra large, and extra, extra large for those planters. I really liked this. This was a white stone looking planter. It was like faux stone. It had like a rough textured feel to it, a tapered look, and it had a drain hole on the bottom. They also had small, medium, and large in those planters, and it was like a white, beige, and gray, and it was just reminiscent of stone. It had a textured finish, and I really thought they were attractive. And here are some galvanized metal planters as well. They were part of the 40% off. I thought this little bucket was sweet. It says flowers and garden. And we're just checking out more garden decor. There was a whole wall of different garden picks, all different sizes, lots of different characters. There were gnomes, there were butterflies, there were flowers, there were bees. Really sweet. And just some more garden picks. Little bugs. Just really cute. There's the gnome. Mushrooms. And they also had stepping stones, some garden stepping stones. It says, "Welcome to our garden. Early birdie welcome." They also had some decorative garden stones as well, and they were 40% off. So that would be 40% off of that price. That one said "Be kind." This one says "Happy." And I believe those garden stones, they were $4.19 with the 40% off price. Jesus, my rock. Love that one. They also had some decorative stones that were in memory of your pet, if you had a pet who passed away. Those were really nice. And I liked these garden picks. I don't typically like the big, large gazing balls, but I liked the mini gazing ball garden pick. And I also liked this little petal pinwheel metal garden pick. It was $4.19, and it had like a little pinwheel spinning front, and the back was just remained stationary. Thought that was cute. And these were little pot perchers, like they had birds and butterflies. Little turtles. They also had plant tags. They had some white plant tags. Those were $2.49, not on sale. And also just some colored plant tags as well. I don't believe they were included in the sale. They also had some plant clips, if you need plant clips. I do not believe those are on sale either. And here are some more cute little figurines for your garden for springtime. I thought this sleeping angel was so sweet. Just adorable. And they had pigs and sheep and cats and birds. This was a cute frog figurine wearing a sun hat. He was $8.39. This is a mushroom fairy house, $8.39. This little bird, this brown and white bird, on sale for $3.59. And there's a little hummingbird next to it. That hummingbird was $4.79. Look at these little mushrooms with the dangling legs. They're called shelf sitters. There was a red mushroom little shelf sitter and an orange one too. They were $4.19. Look at their little expressions, so cute. They also had some ceramic flower planters, and I believe this one here was $5.99. They were on sale though, so they ranged anywhere between $4.19 and $10.79, right around in there. They had quite a selection, just little ceramic flower pots for indoors. And these were also ceramic, and they had little sayings on them that were cute. I'm rooting for you. You grow, girl. Feed me. And I think that last one said dirt never hurt. And here's some garden flags. If you're a fan of garden flags, they had quite a variety, also on sale. And they also had quite a variety of wind chimes. I love wind chimes in the garden, and they had just several different styles, and they had big ones, little ones. I'm sure you could find something that you liked here. I thought this one was pretty with the tree on top and the bottom. I think they had a few rain chains here. I think that's what I was looking at here. They had a few different kinds, and they were quite attractive. I thought they were sweet. Hummingbirds. I noticed this hot air balloon, and it was a light up mobile, and it's for outdoor use, and it's solar powered. It had a panel on the top, and it's supposed to make the hot air balloon glow. It was $10.79. And butterflies. These were little plastic butterflies. And here's a little mushroom wind chime. Like I said, all different styles, all different sizes. And 40% off of that price as well. And here's a little sun wind chime. I thought this one was pretty. 40% off. And there's another hot air balloon wind chime. It reminded me of that Disney or Pixar movie Up with the little old man. They also had quite a selection of solar lights. If you're looking for solar lights for your garden, they had quite a few options here. I noticed these tulip solar lights. They were $10.79 for a 5-pack, and you got white, red, blue, yellow, and pink, and they're water resistant for outdoor use. They also had solar daisy lights. It was like one bunch, one stake was $5.99. And they also had a solar bee stake. So it was like one piece for $7.79, and there was like 5 or 6 bees at the top of the one stake. And this is a rock light, a brown rock light, $11.99. And it has a solar panel on the top and a battery on the bottom. And you can put those along your garden path to illuminate your path. And then they had all different kinds of light up creatures. They had little dogs, and they had a light up hedgehog, which I thought was cute. So there were like solar lights for the eyes, and there was a panel on the back that you can charge in the sunlight. That was $6.59. They also had LED fountains, and these were all for indoor use. They were also part of the 40% off. This was a pottery flowing fountain. They had a tranquil zen fountain. A few different options. A rock. There was a rock one. This one changed colors. And here we are back at the garden statuary. This is a little girl kissing a boy with an apple. That was $35.99. And they just had different angels and dogs, mushrooms, gnomes. And here's some more bunnies if you need a bunny in your garden, a large bunny. And here's some additional garden metal art. Lots of different options. They also had quite a selection of shepherd's hooks. They had trellises, obelisks, little plant stands. And again, they were all part of the 40% off as well. And the obelisks, they had small, medium, and large. And we're nearing the end here. I just noticed this section where they had lots of different fairy garden items, and they had little pamphlets that you could take. So I made sure to grab one, and it just gave you ideas for your fairy garden. And they had a whole wall of different fairy garden items, from little fairies to little houses. They had little gnome characters, birds, and lots of different fairy houses. There was like a strawberry house, and I thought this little pumpkin, like Cinderella type carriage, was adorable. And they had little mushroom topped houses as well. All different sorts of fairy garden items. I don't believe the fairy garden items were part of the sale. They also had these little moss covered fairy garden houses as well, which I thought were incredibly sweet. And just to mention again, I don't believe the fairy garden items were part of the 40% off sale. And I just ended with looking at a few of the faux flowers before heading out, and I thought there were so many cute things at Hobby Lobby. I was so glad that I stopped in. It really gave me a lift, and I am ready for spring. I am ready to get out in my garden. I am ready to decorate for Easter and decorate for spring. Now we are back at my house, and I'm taking my little Lucy for a walk. She's excited. We still have snow on the ground here in my Zone 6B Western New York garden. So a few more weeks, and we should be seeing all grass, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I just took a little walk with Lucy, and if you stay tuned to the end, I'll show you what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. We are back at my house, and I just wanted to show you what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I decided to go with 2 of the small stone-looking planters. These were the planters that had the rough textured feel to them with a tapered look, reminiscent of stone. They did have a drain hole on the bottom. They were each $4.97 a piece, and they were like white, beige, and gray in color. I really liked them, and I thought they'd look attractive on my front porch. I also picked up this galvanized metal pail. It says Flowers and Garden. I picked up the small size, I believe. It was $2.39 on sale, and I thought that would look cute on my front porch garden shelf with some faux flowers in it. I also picked up these wood, it looks like grained wood, a grained wood planter. They also had drainage holes in the bottom. I also purchased this garden pick, the little pedal garden pick that's like a windmill. The front is supposed to spin. I thought that was really cute as well. That was $4.19. And I could not resist the little snuggling bunnies. They were $5.39, and 2 little brown bunnies snuggling together in a sweet hug. It was 40% off of that price. It was $5.39, and they're made out of resin. And I also could not resist this little angel figurine, the sleeping angel. Also 40% off, and I think I'm going to place that little angel on my garden shelf on the front porch. And finally, these 2-toned plastic planters. I really liked these. They were 40% off, so the price per planter was $11.99, and I really liked them. I liked the color. They both had a drainage hole, so that's a good thing. And that is what I got at Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to show you my forsythia branches that have been forcing inside. They are starting to open up, and I'm honestly not sure if that's going to be yellow or green. I had cut these branches probably, was it 5 days ago now? And they've been sitting in warm water in a bright location, and I had been talking to another garden friend, Vita, from Budget Gardening with Vita Loca, and she had told me that she had cut branches and they leafed out green and they didn't have the yellow bloom. So I'm not quite sure what will happen with mine. You'll have to stay tuned. And I also wanted to show you, this is my amaryllis that never bloomed this season. This was the one I got from Trader Joe's last year. And I am noticing that there's more leaves that are coming up. And I learned recently from a subscriber that you need a certain number of leaves in order for a flower stalk to emerge. And I did not know that, so that I learned something new. And I think there's hope for this amaryllis to bloom this season because it's sending up another leaf. And I think he had told me there were 8 leaves required to shoot up a flower stalk. So I am going to keep track. I think I read somewhere that there could be a little bit less than that as well. So we'll have to see what happens with that as well. And here is my candy cream amaryllis that my last flower stalk broke off of my amaryllis plant. And so I just trimmed the bottom of it and put it in a vase of water. And I've got like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blooms that are going to be opening. So isn't that gorgeous? So I just have that on my kitchen table, and you can see this is where it broke off of. Somehow I didn't have that third stalk enclosed and staked up with the rest of them. See, it was kind of sticking out of the bottom there. So that just bent right over and fell to the ground today. So I'll just be enjoying those blooms on my kitchen table inside of that vase. Thanks for joining me on my Hobby Lobby adventure, and I will see everyone very soon. Have a great day.